Hey guys, so I want to kind of talk about yesterday because something really, really cool happened yesterday. Why? Let me open the window. So yesterday, like something really cool that literally had me almost crying in happiness and kind of continued through today happened. So yesterday I was having an off day. I wasn't sure if I was gonna take the acro and the warm up and the conditioning because I wanted to show my best to Abby, and it's hard to do that when you're tired and sore because you're tired and sore from conditioning the day before. And I was just like off yesterday. Like yesterday, I was just getting mad at myself over the littlest things, and I feel like that to the point where something needed to change. Like, I don't know what it was, but something needed to change. Well, finally, so my plan was to not do, like, acro, because the thing with the acro class is that they clearly know what they're doing and what they're teaching, and it's really good stuff. It's just for me, personally, it's not what it should. Like for me, I already take acro with Abby, and today I have Abby. I have acro with her, and then I have a break in between until like 7:30ish. So I get out around 6ish, come back around 7:30ish, and then I have Gianna Martello's, and I don't know what time that ends. So, yeah. Then, basically, I was just out of it. Well, all of a sudden, it was getting kind of close. Like, I had like about an hour until it started, and I was gonna do, the combo, like the contemporary combo, because I like learning routines and stuff. And also, I want to kind of focus more on my technique and stuff. And I did work on that yesterday, but what happened was it was getting close, and I finally, only something in my brain. Also, there was a chance that a family member was going to come, Skylar's mom. So I was really like, oh, iffy, like. I was just really iffy on it, like, and I don't know what it was. I was just out of it, and so it got closer, and I kind of went like, I'm gonna, like, I went through a lot, and I don't know if Mom had something to do with me actually doing it, because literally my mom kind of got upset when she heard that I was like taking a little bit of a break, because she was like, you're not using this to the fullest, and finally I had to talk with her. I went like, I just need a little bit of a break, because it's go, 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 4 days a week, which can be really tiring, and sometimes that little bit of a break is needed, especially when it's something that I'm kind of like needing to show my best to Abby, like that situation. But we had a little bit of a talk, and she was fine with the break then, and she just wanted me using this to the fullest, and I am. And then all of a sudden, and I got ready, and I went through, and my plan was, because my idea was if there was something that I was going to be too tired to do, or I just kind of like wanted a break and not do it, I just turn the camera off and not do it, and no one would know. And just put in the chat like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. And just, that way I could have my break. And I did that with conditioning. And then acro, I tried to push through. Because acro makes me tired for like a little bit, and I'm like, good. I went through with the warm up and stretch. So I got out of class. Let me actually find it. And it got to combo, and I kind of wanted a little bit of a break. Let me reply to this DM. One sec. Now look for the blue leotard. Sorry. But let me actually press this and show you. Let me find it. Okay. Right there. That one in the middle, in the top row, is me. Luckily, you can't see the name really. And so, what happened was that last night, so I got out of class, and that's the ALDC Pittsburgh Instagram. So it's the Pittsburgh Instagram story. And I got out of class, and I was watching a YouTube video, and I went to check just Instagram because I do that a lot throughout the day. I was checking like Eliana's, the squad, and I clicked on Abby's, and like nothing really. And then all of a sudden I clicked on the ALDC Pittsburgh studio, and nothing seemed off. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, that's me. There's a screen recording of the class, of the like acro class, and you see me in it. And I'm like, it didn't hit me at first, and then all of a sudden, and it didn't really hit me until like I went and checked it again, and I went like, this can't be real, like this is too good. Like I was so excited about it, and then I literally threw my headphones off after pausing my video, showed it to my parents, and we just were excited. We had that excited moment. I really needed that, because I was really having an off day, and I just needed that. Like everything seemed to be like making me just like out of it, like. And so, like, that was really exciting, and I realized that our teacher posted it on her Instagram story, and I don't follow her on Instagram. because I do plan to, okay? Just haven't gotten around to it. In fairness, I didn't know what her Instagram was like or anything. So what happened was that all of a sudden, and I found that they posted it on hers, and then it got moved to the ALDC Pittsburgh one. And this morning I woke up and checked Abby's, and it was on Abby's. And I'm freaking out, like, this is a dream come true of mine. Like, being on Abby's Instagram story. And just so you actually know, I'm actually going to show you. Let me go. The real Abby Lee. Here's her account, you know. Boom. You can clearly see. Fine. So yeah, I was just freaking out with that excitement this morning because it's literally, oh wait, I am following our teacher. I did that this morning. I was really excited about it because it's a dream come true in mine because, like, I'm on Abby's Instagram story. I was so excited about it, partly because lately I've just been really off and it's been putting me, like, to the point where I don't know anymore. Like, at first I was being really hard on myself. And that was because at first, when the first time, okay, I will react to that in a minute. And it's sorry, a fan sent me a voice DM, and I'm gonna react to it in a minute. But at first, when I first took the classes, or the master class, I was just there to have fun and show, hey, I'm gonna be an Abby favorite. I was there to impress the teachers and have fun with it and live it to the fullest because it is a dream come true of mine. Then, what happened was then the second class, I came in wanting to prove. The second class was more like I was there to have fun, but also at the same time I wanted to become an Abby favorite. It's something that I dreamed of. I worked really hard for 5 years. I'm self-taught for a lot of stuff. I learned off of YouTube videos and different things, and so it was really important to me. Then pretty much what happened was then in the third class, which was a makeup class, because Abby couldn't make it to the second one, when I was over the top excited. And because I did it, I proved that I'm an Abby favorite. And after that, I feel like I wasn't dancing the same. I feel like I wasn't the same person. I feel like I was putting a lot of pressure and just being really hard on myself to prove that I wanted to stay an Abby favorite. And I didn't want it to be one of those things where I was over the top, thinking, oh, this is never going to go away. And then it go away because of how badly I loved it. Then, all of a sudden, and then when I signed up for the Worldwide, I feel like that's when and by dancing different, I mean, I was very much using what I have, very much good at what I know, but I was very much, you could tell that I was almost trying too much to impress and not letting go and enjoying it as much. And last Friday, I stopped because what happened was actually my first class or something, which was this was like a while ago, like over 2 weeks ago. I was kind of nervous because, wait, what happened? No, what happened was I went through it perfectly fine, but then, and last Wednesday, I was putting a lot on myself, and I was getting mad. I was falling out of my. I always been the one that I can turn and be fabulous. I'm good at turns, jumps, leaps, all of that sort of stuff is something that I'm really good at, or I really was. I feel like now I'm almost. I would say now it's not in my strongest area, and now I'm moving on to more advanced jumps, more advanced turns, and that's where it needs to be worked on and improved on. But now I'm actually truly stronger in my technique and stronger in a lot of other stuff and that sort of stuff. And I was getting mad at myself. You could see it, like I was a hot mess that day and I put too much on myself. And finally that Friday, so I put a bunch, like 4 things up there for spotting. And then I moved them farther apart and added a few more because I do a lot of turns and my turns go like really far down to like the end of my room. So I wanted more so when I'm like turning and traveling, I still have something to spot. So yeah, now it has like the dance like nobody's watching. Then a little bit farther away we have Joffrey Ballet School. Then we have You Don't Grow Old Because You Stop Dancing. Or no, you don't grow. You don't stop dancing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop dancing. And then we got Space. Then we have Abbey Lee Dance Company. Then we got Heart, My Dance, My Life. And then we got another space that has a picture of Jiley, JoJo, and Kylie. And then we have a space, and then we have one that I made that just says Lolly. And it's just kind of like good for spotting and stuff. Well, last Friday, I think Abby actually helped me a lot. Like, I was taking her class, and then all of a sudden, you could see, I was very freaked out. I was very nervous. And what happened was she actually made me not nervous anymore. She actually helped me because you could see that I was nervous and that it was getting bad. So what happened was that she kind of gave us like each a little pep, and before we ended, and she kind of like, or before I hopped off, because there's a break that it's not really a break, it's that she does the advanced acro and that sort of stuff. And stuff in that break, and what happened was that and I brought up something about I'm happy to still be an Abby favorite or something, and she's like, you don't have to worry about that. She pretty much kind of gave me a little pep talk. I forget the exact word. Sorry, I just hit you guys by mistake. Like a little bit of a pep talk, kind of like, oh, you don't have to worry about it. And it just kind of made me, like, I don't even remember the exact words. I can kind of, but I'm not going to say them on camera because I feel like that's something that's very personal to me, and it means a lot, and I was really nervous. And then it kind of like was like that. Oh, it's almost like as if it was like she was saying like, oh, just dance because you're a good dancer. Like, don't dance because you're worried that you're not going to be a favorite anymore. Those were not the words, but it was kind of like that. And I was really, really excited. And yesterday I was having an off day and it fixed it.